soon as I can, but first I must contact the ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me. Of course, sir. Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Kezdjük akkor a beavatási ceremóniával. És nézzük, mi történik.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black.
Na,
Prepare
az
yourself
első
to
Blackünk
meet
megjött legalább.
the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
Na, kösz szépen.
I'll
Futás,
be in
fiam,
touch.
futás! Na. Kíváncsi vagyok, hogy akkor melyik osztályba kerülünk.
Professor
Egyébként
Weasley,
vagy a
we've one more to be sorted.
Fun Hype leszek, úgyhogy vagy a Mordekárba mennék, vagy pedig
Welcome.
a
You're just
Gryffindorba.
in time. Have a seat.
De abban meg úgyis kiderül, hogy szia, Szegi! Végre, örülök, hogy legalább végre nézünk.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Felfedezni szeretném.
I'm looking forward to
Menjünk
exploring
felfedezni.
Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I
Jól
wonder...
megtanított minket, Fig professzor.
I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
Na, mi legyen az? Hát, legyünk ambiciózusak.
Is it ambition? I may seem single-minded, but it is important to go after what you want from
Gondolom,
life.
lehet, hogy ez a négy kérdés
Interesting.
közül, hogyha hűség vagy
You
bármi más,
recently
akkor legyen.
learned that you possess a rare ability. I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. Perhaps you belong in Slytherin.
Igen. Egyébként kamera van, viszont jelen pillanatban... Na! Tessék, mordekárosok leszünk. Tökéletes, hát ezt akartuk!
You belong in Slytherin.
Köszi Szegő, mint moderátor. Légy szíves, figyeljünk oda ezekre, jó? Ezek a te felelősséged. Hogy rendben tartsd a...
And
Most már,
one
Szegő, ez
more
most már személyes neked is.
Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
És eltörlik a Quidditch bajnokságot is.
It's
Na,
not
kösz
as though
szépen, ez
I
is
banned
miattatok van.
flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure
arra
you'll
leszünk
have
mi is,
plenty
majd a
to do
tanulásra.
before classes begin tomorrow.
Úgyhogy jöhettek velem tanulni, srácok.
I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Na, moderátoros, itt vagy, és erről elmész? Hát így nem lehet.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common?
Nyugi zsíri, mindent
I
tudok.
shall see to it, sir. As I was saying,
Na!
I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Very well.
Aspiration.
Aspiration.
Well done.
De legalább jól látni, hogy a chat legalább
Now,
ébredezik,
go
jó
on
van.
in and get some sleep. You have a big day
Sokkal
ahead
könnyebb
of
így
you
nekem is.
tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
Na, jön
You're
értem anya is.
welcome. I hope you
Körbevezet.
enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Köszi szépen. Azt mondjátok meg nekem, ha már itt vagytok, hogy legalább a hang jó. Tehát, hogy nem túl hangos a zene, és lehet engem normálisan hallani, vagy
Looks like
belenyúljak
everyone's
még a...
gone. Better head to the common room.
Wow! Hello! Meg tudom... Na ebből az almából. Hát egy almával kevesebb. Na. Nem futunk be a szobába, vagy mi ez? Minden szoba ugyanúgy néz ki? Tehát falálfölösleges bemenni a mezőkbe? Gondolom. Én nem megyünk bele. És meglőm a kislányt? Nem csinál semmit.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Földgömb. Tudunk szotyizni egy kicsit. Hello, kedves Sebastian Saló.
Can I help you? Ah, you're the new fifth year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Hello.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
Hát
It was
izgatottak
dreadful,
vagyunk.
certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
És hogyha érdekel, mit olvasol?
What book were
Hát,
you reading?
tudjuk meg, mit
A
olvasik.
spellbook I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not
Varázskönyvet.
exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in
Na,
our
lehet, hogy ő is a
assigned textbooks.
ősi mágiát keresi?
Are you saying some spells
nincs videó
aren't
leírva?
taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It
Ja,
was
lehet,
good
hogy ő
meeting
is
you.
ezt keresi.
Good luck today.
Na mondjuk, milyen fiatalon hallott erről az Ancient Magicről?
Revelio.
Mi?
Taught by Dementors.
Might
Jöhetünk?
want to think that again. Ugh,
Jú,
not
de
going to
jó.
move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Remélem tudunk sakkozni.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate.
Ez egy jó lépés volt.
Told you.
Hát ezt én is megmondtam volna a matt előtt egyel.
You should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years.
A Mordekaiba, most nem
I'm
muszáj leszünk
Imelda, by the
rosszaknak
way.
lenni, úgyhogy
Shame I
biztos,
wasn't
hogy a...
with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away.
Csak a
My
saját
skills on a
magamnak és
broom
a
are legendary.
osztályomnak, vagy nem is tudom minek. Örüljünk, hogy itt vagyunk?
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Na, tőle pedig megtanulhatunk, úgy látszik. Ja,
Do you have a
repülni.
lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Akkor jó, hogy nem tudsz Quidditch-elni ma. És nézzük akkor,
Are you a
sakkos.
keen Wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me.
Mondjuk ezt igen,
Also,
tehát
it's simply not that challenging.
mi azért
If it all was
sakkbajnoknak
so
hívni őt,
obvious,
mert
why does no one else see it?
megmondta egy lépés előtt, hogy mat lesz.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Na jó
Nice
van.
meeting you.
Szia, Imelda. És akkor még itt volt egy...
I think I heard one.
Na, ő hallott valami halat.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting.
Azt mondjuk, hogy érdekes.
Based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous.
Ezek vak.
Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly have a
Ominous.
memorable arrival.
Köszönöm szépen. Na, szeretjük el ezeket a nagy belépőket, vagy inkább? Azt mondom,
I'd
inkább
much
legyünk
rather have
szerények.
arrived on time and without the
Mordecai
dragon
Rosa.
attack en route.
I'm sure. How horrible. I can only imagine. Well, it's good to have you in Slytherin.
Ja,
Do
valószínűleg.
let me know if I can be of any
Vakocska
help as
fiú.
you navigate your first days here.
Meg az jó, hogy ő navigál.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though.
Na,
Been known to keep some first
Ő
years on the
játszik velük
lookout for
vajon?
hours.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly.
ahogy került ide.
My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts.
Mordekar...
Not something I'm especially proud
Malazar,
of.
vagy Salazar? Mordekar Malazar. Leszármazottja a
Pure-blood
fiúcska.
maniac. Unfortunately,
Ah, nem
most
rossz, hogyha
of his
Mordecai
descendants not
származott.
fall far from that tree.
És akkor lehet, hogy ezért
Thank you, Ominous.
vakult meg, mint a
Very nice
kígyók.
to meet you.
Pleasure was
Harry
all
Potterben.
mine. Don't be a stranger.
Ő is olyan lett, mint a izé.
Is the new 5th year
Nagy
Slytherin in here?
kígyó!
Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Na,
I wish Professor Gump.
Weasley professzorka. Hiányol. Akkor indulás. Milyen jók ezek a falfestmények.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been
Igen,
dreaming of this day
mehetünk.
for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are
Én is
here.
hiszem, hogy itt vagyunk.
Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in
Így
light of
van.
your
Reméljük, még
unique
rengeteg lesz.
situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially
Jó.
as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls.
Yes, your
Bagyok.
ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here.
Wizarding level
After
exams.
much
Na tessék.
discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the
Hát
ministry,
remélem csak átmegyünk azért egy
we've
vizsgás.
devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Na,
Here you
könyvecske.
are.
Na. Eddig tartott a szép könyvünk.
What is
Kivettük
it?
belőle a fölösleget.
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help
Yeah.
you to keep track of what you are learning so that you
Majd ez
master
segít
all
nekünk,
that's
az ilyen
expected of a
útmutató
fifth
könyv,
year.
gondolom. Ez lesz
You
majd a
would be
menü.
wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Köszi! Mondjuk azért is eltennék így egy kis könyvecskét oda.
What do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Na jó.
Perhaps seeing it in
Hajrá.
action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Na. Tegyük oda azt a tesztet. Ez mi? Huge chest.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
Slytherin
Using the
dungeon.
guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate
Ja, itt
yourself
tudjuk
about
megtanulni
wizarding
ebbe a
lore.
könyven keresztül a varázs igéket, varázslatokat. Hopp hopp.
Why don't you cast Revelio on that
De mi vagy?
statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Kelpie statue. Na. Loch Nessi szörnynek ábrázolja ezt. Aha. Ja, és akkor itt vagyunk, és most... Nem tudom, kaptunk egy szemüveget? Ja nem, ez a szemüveghez kell. Még egyet találunk ebből a cuccból, és akkor lesz egy szemcsink. Na jó, és ez az... Azt a...
Keep your eyes open
És
for
ez
more
a...
opportunities
Ah.
like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Bajos szem pedig jól néz ki. Hoppa, kígyó! Jövünk ide. Ó! Reparo! Bombagard! Expelliarmus! Diffindo! Ezek mind a... Aha, gondolom ezek a barátságos támadó tűzmágiák. Egyszerűen csak a támadó mágiák. Itt meg a... Aha! Kill enemies instantly. Ez nem rossz, tehát ezt megtanuljuk, és akkor mindenkire egyben rájunk, akkor mindenki meghal. Tehát én nem hiszem el, hogy olyan... Egy fokkal könnyebb lesz akkor a... Wingardium Leviosa. Ez meg a Control Levioso. Aha. Na jó. Megtanuljuk, hogy is hol leszünk.
Ah, good timing.
Iginda Will Smith.
Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker.
Flue Flames?
Your field guide contains a map of the castle.
Ó, ez mi is?
Open
Mi
it
is
up
ez a
and
Flue
find
Flame? Az a...
Central Hall.
A... Hoppor, ugye? Hopponálás, hoppor. Ó. Aha. És itt vagyunk. Library. És Central Hall.
And here we are. Quite the time saver.
No.
These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Wow. Follow.
You can get almost
Egész kicsit, de nem is
anywhere in
emlékszem, hogy ilyen nagy lett
quickly
volna.
from Central Hall. Always something
De
happening
jó az a
here.
fújó.
It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak.
I love switching spells.
King Cross, ugye az a
That
vasútállomás
should be
volt, azt
all
hiszem.
for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to
Na,
be sure you get to
eljöhetünk a
Hogsmeade
sötét varázslatok
as soon as
kivédése
possible to
tantárgya.
replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Akarunk valamit? What exactly the defense? Jó, azt tudjuk, hogy mi Charm classról.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy
Ja.
Professor Ronan. He's
Ilyen
a
a általános
clever
kis
and
mágia, vagy
entertaining
most tudom.
wizard and a talented teacher.
Thank
Jó,
you, Professor
köszi szépen.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily,
Na,
your
köszönöm
professors have
szépen.
agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept
Jó.
use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack.
Akkor azt elmesélte, hogy mi történt a
sárkány-támadástól. And an extended trip up to the castle.
Azt mondja, hogy szerint a vége van, és megvéd minket a suli, de mint Harry Potterből kiderült, eddig is egy nagyon védett semmitől ez az iskola. Hát elmondjuk, hogy szerintem most sem fogja megvédeni.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said.
Na, Fig is ezt mondta, hát...
Professor Fig, your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Na, hát igen, megtanította nekünk az alapokat.
I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just
Viszont látjuk az egészet.
in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely
Enough
on you,
chit-chat.
Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
Na.
Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And
Jó,
invaluable
használni
to
fogom.
me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Jó, köszönöm szépen. Na, ezt mondtam, hogy akkor ez valószínűleg írni fogja, hogy akkor milyen eredményeket értünk el. Jó. És felkereshetjük, úgy tűnik a vízlinket, hogyha bármi szükségünk lenne rá. Na. Először is. Tovább megyünk. Mi csöngött? Nézd ide. Itt is. Van ugyanolyan kék cucc, amit nem biztos, hogy mindenki lát. Aha. Na. Jó, és akkor így megvan a szemcsink. Igaz? Gír. Semmit nem érünk vele, az szuper. Őnek is így semmilyen. Tehát akkor mindenből fel tudunk venni. Pff. Igen, és ennek van bármi varázsereje? Offenzív 0. Hát ezek gondolom az a mordekáros cucc miatt. Na jó. Jó.
Revelio.
Jaj. Szóval akkor még nem kapunk szabad kezet, hanem vele kéne beszélnünk.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did try to evade her questions, though I feel a little deceptive. That said, I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, Why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Na. Menjünk a sötét varázslatok gyűjtésére.
The map is enchanted to help you find...
This will be incredibly helpful.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Revelio.
Mi a kérdés? 11 meg 21. És lófejű állat. Ez az izé Star Warsból a aranyos kis valami. Ez úgy kell.
Revelio.
De most kipróbáltam az összeset, akkor hogy nem működik? Véletlenül a torkot át tekertük, akkor miért nem? Csinálja a mit?
Revelio.
Ezen az oldal.
Always said that travel broadens the mind.
A dash of powdered bat spleen, I think.
Madame Kagawa started.
Érdekes. Hogy miért nem működik az ott. Nem tudok bejutni azért az... Elforgatom. De itt miért nincs még valami? Csak én nem látom. Na mindegy. Haladjunk.
Revelio.
Aha. Mutasd magad. Szerződünk még egy Harry Potter szemüveget. Kéken világító. Ezt majd újra lehet építeni.
Revelio.
Na, még egy funkció. Na. Level 2 plug.
Don't think it's the delightful scent of gardenias you'll be unleashing. No, it's violently rank, and it's not.
Na, van ez itt egy basszus kép, úgy tűnik. Szép, szemtelen. Nagyon mérges ránk ez a kis dobozka. Na jó. Itt is szemesnek áll a világ, úgy tűnik.
Stupefy! Is that all you've got?
Rossz hello.
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Hold on. Hajrá. Jó, szó. Bye. Megvan.
Levioso!
Gyere tollacsok.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Hát nő. Csak volt a káros. Ez tanci.
Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent.
Levioso.
Good. Now, well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Na jó, akkor gyere, kedves Szeló.
You're good.
How perceptive. Good form.
I know.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a
I really enjoy my
Protego.
duel.
Complicates things.
Only all of my students were this adept.
Levioso!
Watch your opponent
Yeah,
decide
we get
to
to
attack or defend yourself.
Mr. Szeló. Viszontlátásra.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you.
Jövünk akkor majd gyakorolni.
Well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Köszönöm szépen. Akkor megdicsért minket a tanci.
That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
Gyere, Mr. Sallow.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something.
Én is nagyon örültem neki.
Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Hát mondjuk meg neki, hogy
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
harcoltunk már.
Fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Na. Meghívtak minket akkor, hogy menjünk el egy nem hivatalos küzdő.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent.
Na, befele minket. Befele.
If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library,
Na, hát ezért
you
vagyok
just
Mordecai-ra
have to be
sok
clever
emlékszik.
enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Na, akkor
Till next time.
milyen doboz?
Revelio.
A poptancsinénél fent. És meg is jött hozzánk az első pont. Hebriden Black Skeleton. Igen. 1878. Ban lőtték ezt a sárkányt. Azt tudom, hogy ez 1800-as években játék, de... Nemrég. Még itt szárnyalhatott a kis sárkány.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Hogy ez egy varázslat volt, és most mondjuk a bűbáj tanórára? Hogyha valahogy... Na jó. Utat!
What have you done? Yes, I said forever, but this was.
Na jó, ezeket nem várjuk meg, hogy itt...
Are you happy now?
És ezt nem kapcsoltuk be. Aha! Oh. Kellemes kis beszélgetés lehet, ez biztos.
Revelio.
Cica? Szia kis cica. A legfontosabb a játékban. Ha még kutyák lennének, akkor az lenne az igazi. De majd még biztos fejlődik a játék. Fú, most nagyon idegesít, hogy ezt az ajtót nem tudtuk lenyitni kint. Fú, ezekre a szőnyegek, de jók is a régi, emlékszem a régi játékokban is mindig ilyen függönyökkel volt teli.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Na. Terem üres.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Szia, Onai.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you
Szia,
are the
Nettie.
new student. Have you
Na
met
végre
Professor
beszél az angolt, mint én.
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold
with a
Na, ez az
passion and
5
rigor
éves, és
requisite
nagyon jó
for
évünk
such
lesz.
a challenge. Right?
Bűbek
Now,
tanulra.
everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone?
Na,
Anyone?
mi a különbség a növés meg a színük választás
I am
között?
afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing.
Tehát én nem a késő tanulás, hanem most kaptam a könyvemet.
Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
Na, sima. Mi is ez? Létrehozó.
Well,
Varázs,
it
igen.
seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership.
Átadó
Miss Taylor.
varázs.
Thank you. Get into place now.
Ja, most lesz a... Akio. Az átadó varázs.
Akio.
Gyere ide.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot
Köszönöm
of
szépen.
potential,
Gyorsan
but remember,
tanulok.
potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just
Csak
rival Miss
egyben egy
Onai
mindent, de
here.
mindegy.
Very good, everyone. That's enough of that.
Ezek szerint a
Well,
Csajci
you
nem
all
tud
seem to have
semmit,
the
viszont...
basics down, and it is an exceptionally
Micsoda
lovely
megtanult.
day. I was
Ő lesz a mi
thinking
Hermione-nk.
that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air.
Na jó. Akkor
After
menjünk
me.
kifele az udvarra. Eléggé túl van pörögve a bácsika. De akkor megpróbáljuk ezt. Amíg ez töltődik, addig viszont kortyolunk egyet.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Igen, rakjuk össze egy golyós játékot.
So why don't we have our newest students start us off?
De én akarok kezdeni. Na,
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your... Splendid! Now, think of this
és
like
addig húzzuk, amíg nyomba
if you
tartjuk.
will. But instead of throwing the marbles, that's it!
Sok.
Stay focused.
Na gyerünk!
Excellent
És ez zöldnél,
control there. Not to worry. Very good. Points to Slytherin.
Zöld előtt egy picivel
But
kell
there's
megállítani.
certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student
Na,
a
játsszuk
bit of
végre
a
egy
challenge? Come on up.
Gyere, Miss Onai.
You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Na, mi vagyunk a kékek, és a Nati meg a pirosakkal. Kezdjél, Natikám.
What's this?
Ez csalás, hogy egyből az 50-be húzza, nem?
Accio.
Na?
Very good.
És azt lehet, hogy ezt a kéket húzom? És kilökni ki tudom?
Accio.
Well done.
Így.
He's up.
Majdnem megvolt. Most lök ki a sajátodat, te kis.
There we go.
Bár mondjuk, hogyha csak behúzom ide, akkor is nyerek.
A perfect score.
Köszönöm szépen, Nati.
Remarkable.
Így van. Simulus Card Winner. Visszavágó.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Na, most elvileg érdekesebbé tette. Oh.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round
gyerünk, Natikám.
settles it all.
Let us see this.
Accio.
Na most ennek örüljél te.
Splendid.
Watch this. That is how it's done.
Túlszúk!
Happens to the best of us.
Jaj, de nagy hiba.
There we go.
90. Na, és még mindig nyerhetünk egyel. Nem is tudom, hogy kéne húzni. Talán így itt elfér.
Accio.
Brilliant.
Hát, Nati. String win! Yay! Na, tökéletes, ez is megvolt.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Köszi szépen.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Ja.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Na, majd tanítanak, semmi baj. Kedves Natikám. Hát figyelj most. Legyünk vele aranyosak, vagy?
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it
Mindig
lightly,
aranyos.
I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Mindenki ugandai?
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
A word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Action outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Valamit nagyon kerestek itt a
Revelio.
Weasley professzor tanárnőn. Az alattam van. Nálad nincs fönt? Tudnivaló? Nincs, csak a saját kis doboza. Na jó.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you? Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister
Peeves.
for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm
lies.
not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the
Szivatja
Minister
őket ez a
Boot
Peeves.
or the Minister of Flack?
Viszont miért ilyen színes? Nézzük, hogy nem is.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough! You'll get us all detention. And you're
Mennyire
both wrong
Peeves?
anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot,
Rájuk dobott egy követ.
but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Valami nagyon balandmanó. 3, 0, 5, és kérdőjel. Unikornis. 12, 4, 0. Mindegyik 0, 3, 5. Mi lehet az? Bagoly az első. Ez a kis avatáros lovacska a harmadik. Ez a 2, 4, 5. Három. Igen. És itt mi jön? 4. Meg unikornis. Annyi? 4 meg 2 az 6. És akkor 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Az 12. És akkor 3, meg 0. És akkor 1, 2. De nincs unikornis. 3 meg 0 az 3. És mennyit kell adni, hogy 5 legyen? 1, 2. Azt nem hiszem el. De hogy? Hát, mi volt? 12. Tenebrus Etalier. És... Ó, kaptunk egy követ. Na, egy új mellékét kaptunk, egy kis... Defense 5. Nem ad semmit. Elegánsak lettünk. Csak kővel mit csinálok? Progress through the main story-to állok. Aha, szóval akkor a main story-val kell, hogy... Azt tudom, hogy lehet valahogy pálcát csinálni.
Revelio.
Itt mi van? Macskát nem simogatunk. Viszont akkor... Side quest. Mi számít? Quest? Meet Professor Weasley. Jó. Igen. Cross the Wands round 1. Hát akkor először küzdjük meg. Ezt megcsináltam. És tudok. És ha én itt vagyok egy ilyennél, hova kell mennem? Aha, csak nincs meggyújtva egy sem. Szóval akkor nekem most futnom kell. Na jó. Samantha Dale, szia.
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Thank you, but it really wasn't all that challenging.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be a bit overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I find Professor Ronan's lessons a bit more challenging than you do.
Jó, köszi. Találkoztunk már tesójával. De ugye, ami most volt egyébként, ahol most vérték kinyitottam, annál a... Cusztnál viszont meg volt a 2 kérdőjel, az egy sima kérdőjel, meg a 2 kérdőjel. Amit még mi próbáltunk meg, azon meg nem volt semmi sem. Nem tudom, az lesz, hogy az... Túl pici voltam még ahhoz, hogy kinyissam azt, vagy... tudom.
Revelio.
Nincs itt nekünk semmi. Aha, itt egy lakat, amit nem tudunk kinyitni.
Oh, not again. Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as for only 1 time per week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory. Not for the meal. Revelio.
Please, you'll make me late.
He tried to stop me, did right?